Yo, listen, reflections. It does not matter. All right? It does not matter. And I say this all the time, but I gotta really amplify this. Listen, I've never made it like precise. I've said it, but I've never made it. I've never said it in this precise way, and I'm about to say it right now, bro. Listen, it does not matter if you are a good person. It doesn't matter if you're dealing with a good person, a bad person, in the middle person, a kind of bad person, a kind of good, a person that's kind of good and kind of bad, a person that's in the middle, a person that doesn't do, a person that does just straight dirt, or a person that does nothing but pure good stuff, good things. It does not matter about that. As far, and listen, I'm not saying, listen, in regards to your energy and your peace and your aura field down here at Earth, it does not matter if the person is a quote-unquote good person or a quote-unquote bad person. If they are not tapped in with source, if they do not know thyself, you know what I'm saying? If they are not tapped in with themselves and know thyself and know what this game, what we're living in right now. You know what I'm saying? If they don't know who they are, if they don't know any knowledge about intuition, if they don't know nothing about, living, you know what I'm saying? If they don't know them, if they're not tapped in with themselves and they're just watching TV every day, or, they're doing things of this matrix every day, but they're not gaining any knowledge, or they're not giving themselves a chance to think about something in a curious type mindset. If they're not being open-minded, knowing thyself, tapping into their self, these beings will automatically be out to get you. All right? I'm going to say it again. If you are dealing with a being that does not know themselves, then they are automatically out to get you in this time and that we are living in right now. Now listen, you got to see it for what it is. That doesn't mean to just look at it like and think, oh, Devontae, why would you say that? So you're saying like the people that we love and da-da-da-da, our family members, da-da-da-da, they're out to get us. So you're trying to make us go against our family. Oh, my daughter doesn't love my daughter. I love my daughter, but she doesn't know this or that. So what are you trying to tell me, that my daughter's out to get me? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Listen. I'm going to have to hit the trend real quick. Listen. Okay? Me saying that does not mean that you have to go against them and can hurt them physically in any type of way, bro. That's not what I'm saying, bro. What I'm trying to let you know is that you have to be aware of, if you are the only one in the room that knows anything, that has any bit of knowledge and any bit of information, any bit of knowing of how to make it to the other side of heaven gates, or how to win the race, or how to pass the test, then you have to be in control of yourself at all times. You got to be in control of your reality at all times. And not only that, you just have to know that, okay, I told you guys already, it's a game down here, and it's a game for your energy. It's light and dark. It's duality. So in order for you to be a light being and light, dark has to exist. All right? Now, the ones that are not tapped in with source, that if they're not moving out of their higher self, this is just common sense, guys. This is not something to this is not opinion wise, bro. This is not something that you should base off of an opinion, bro. This is common sense. Just do the equation. If a person is not moving out of their higher self, and that automatically means they're moving out of their what? Their lower self, right? What's other than higher self? Lower self. So if they're not on a high vibration on a normal basis, and they're not moving out of their higher self on a normal basis, and they're moving out of their lower self on a normal basis, what does that then bring us to? What have I also taught you guys on this channel in my previous videos? Low vibrational. If you are on a low vibrational frequency, okay, then that automatically means your body is more accessible to demonic low vibrational entities. This is what y'all have to get. This is what a lot of people let go over their heads, and this is why they lose. They fail They fail these situations that are just a piece of pie if you really if you move around in the right way. You think that you don't know what to do, and you think that you're in a brain cramp because you're just not using your brain for a second. And I get it, bro. It's because of this spiritual warfare. It's because of how the energies was. The vibrations was very slow at a point. It was a very slow rate. And so the knowledge was coming in very slow. The downloads and upgrades that your bodies and your inner self should be receiving was coming at a slower rate. But now all that has changed. All right, you are in a season where all your downloads and upgrades, your energies have shifted. You're getting everything you need to know how to maneuver. So I'm giving y'all this knowledge and information right here to let you know, like, you know, if you are most likely, if you are watching this video, you are most likely the leader of everywhere you go. You are the leader of your environment. You are the one that got everything aligned. You are the one that they're gonna be looking up to. You are the one that they're gonna be following. All right. But you got to understand that you can't trust these people out here that are looking up to you. You know what I'm saying? You got to just know it for what it is. You can't trust these people like, and I'm not saying you can't have friends and none of that, but if you going to have friends, know how to move with these friends. Know how to move with these people. Once you know what type of vibration they are on, and once you are able to use your discernment and know what type of, you know, where their mind is at, and what type of information they're tapped in with, that's how you're able to base off of how you're going to treat this person and how you're going to have this person in your bubble. That's how you should maneuver. You know, like, it's just is what it is. Like, yes, here's an example. It could be your own kids that are trying to drain your energy because they're on a low vibration. And I'm not saying they are. I'm saying this is an example. If you have kids that are on a low vibration, meaning if you're feeding them junk food and they're going to school, being programmed with all that bullshit at school, you feeding them junk food on top of that. So they go already dealing with being programmed when they go to school. When they come back to the house, you just entertaining it, amplifying it more, giving them junk food or letting them engage with all this retarded shit on the TV, on the television, engage with all these retarded ass apps and do these crazy ass shit on these apps. If your kid is on a low vibration, all right, and they're clouded with nothing but bad energy and bad low vibrational frequencies. If you're not giving your kid meditational music, 432 hertz music to listen to, if you're not giving your kid affirmations to write in their book, if you're not boosting your kids' energy like that, they are at a low vibration. They are at a low vibration, and if they are at a low vibration, yes, and if they are at a low vibration and you're at a high vibration, yes, they are accessible. Satan can shape shift inside of their bodies and make them go against you. Yes. Now, does that mean, oh, your kids are going to try to kill you? No, that's not what I'm saying. You got to really understand this, bro. It could be it could be anything. It's whatever Satan, whatever the devil feels like you fear or feels like triggers you is what the devil will use that body in that vessel to attack you with. All right. So what you have to understand is when you see it for what it is, you understand, like, okay, boom, I have to move in my higher self. Meaning, when they do hit me with that attack, it may be your daughter or your son saying something like, you know, you may be afraid, you may really hate to look at elephants or something. Example, you may hate to look at elephants. So, okay, boom, your daughter or your son could always bring up elephants on purpose when they're on a low vibrational frequency. You see what I'm saying? That's the devil hopping in them to try to irritate you. Now, you could let it irritate you on a high level or a low level. It's all up to you. It's how you're moving out of your higher self, though, so you're going to make the best decision possible right there. Do you get what I'm saying? So when I say that, you know, yes, your relatives, your family members, yes, people that you love. When I say that, when I say that, it doesn't matter if you are a good person or a bad person. It depends on the frequency you're on. When I say this, I'm saying this to say that, you know, they're not going. These people are going to attack you on a spiritual level. It does not have to be physical. It can be physical, yes, but it does not. It's not. That's not the main thing we're looking at in this subject. You see what I'm saying? These entities will try to mess with you on a spiritual level. You see what I'm saying? Because they're not controlling. They're not really them at the time when that happens. Okay. excuse me, you have to understand that they are not, you know, they are not themselves when they do that. Because I know some of you guys are like, why is it that sometimes this person acts nice to me, but then other times when I feel happier, it seems like they're always trying to do something to drain me down. But they're trying to, but they at the same time, I can't really catch them in them doing it on purpose. They still seem nice. Woody woo. Listen, this is because they are being body hopped. Satan can go and shapeshift into any body that is on a low frequency. If it's your body, chances are, if you're watching this video, no, Satan can't come inside of you. It's still possible, but it's hard. It's so hard. He has to get into your head first, and that's the only way that Satan can get inside your body and make you start moving weird. He has to get into your head. See, everyone else out here in this world are more accessible to let Satan get into their head. Do you see what I'm saying? Everyone else out here are more accessible to let Satan get into their head, meaning they are going to be manipulated more quicker, but be deceived by Satan more quicker. So they can see, like, say a mom can see their son that's on a high vibration. The mom is on a low vibration, a very low vibration. Is another example. The mom is on a very, very low vibrational frequency. The mom sees the son on a very high vibrational frequency. The mom can be deceived in a second right there, while the son might be counting his money, or the son might have just won the lottery, $50,000. The mom could be watching and get in her head and be like, start thinking crazy stuff, and the mom could like try to go steal the money, or the son could walk up to the mom and be like, hey mom, and the mom could be like, what's wrong with you? Why did you take so long to get to the house? And just start rambling on the son, like just start basically being very brutal and wrong to the son, you know, trying to make the son feel guilty and all this crazy stuff, you know, irritated and guilty because the mom sees that the son just won the lottery, but the mom still wants to try to make problems with the son, or the mom, you know. And this is just an example. So this can be with your girlfriend, your boyfriend. This could be with your dad, your mom. You know, this is not just mom and son. But I'm saying this is what's taking place. All right. The mom, only reason why the mom is acting like that and starting problems for no reason with the son is because the mom sees that the son is at a high vibration, sees that the son is on a high frequency, high energy. So the mom is going to do whatever she can do to bring the son's energy down if possible. Now listen, the mom is not who's doing this though. The mom is really deep down not the mom that's bringing the son problems and irritating the son, and you know, it's not the mom doing that. It's Satan. Satan. You know, and when I say Satan, y'all take it how y'all want. Satan, dark matter energy. Or no, not dark matter energy, because we are all dark matter energy. But Satan, you know, dark entities, the devil, you know, negative energy, negative frequencies, whatever you want to call it. But that Agent Smith from the Matrix, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call it. But that is what, you know, is going inside of that mother's body at that second. Satan will not stay in the body forever, but it'll be in there temporary. It can shapeshift at different times. So at different times, Satan is able to, you know, jump in this vessel and be on this type of time. You know, and then and my point of making this video, y'all, is to let you know, when that happens, the sun is on a high vibrational frequency. If the sun is on a high vibrational frequency, odds are he's moving out of his higher self too. All right. Now, with that being said, if he's on a high vibrational frequency, he moving out of his higher self, he's going to already see it for what it is. So he's going to see his mother acting funny and starting problems with him for no reason. What is the son going to do? Is the son going to get mad and be like, hey, mom, why are you starting problems with me? Why would the son do that when the son knows what's going to happen behind that? It's just going to be a big bicker, and the mom's going to feel good, or AKA the devil is going to feel good. The devil that's inside of the mom is going to feel good in that moment because the devil just drained your energy, just took your energy, because now you just cared. You just showed the spirit of caring, and now you just focus your attention on the mother causing you all these problems rather than focusing your attention on the fact that you just won the lottery, my nigga. You get me what I'm saying? Do you get my drift? This is what's happening all around the world, and this is what's happening with everything, guys. Everything. This is how y'all have to see every situation. Every situation. So don't look at it like, oh, well, Miss Brenda, she's 60, 50-year-old lady. She's just an old woman, man. She's such a nice sweetheart. No, she wouldn't hurt a fly. Yeah, she probably wouldn't hurt a fly in this physical. Yeah, because she's not gonna hurt a fly in this physical. You know what I'm saying? Of course she wouldn't. She's an old lady. You know what I'm saying? She that don't got no business hurting nobody in this physical. But that don't mean she don't got no business being manipulated on a spiritual level. If she's on a low vibrational frequency, if Miss Brenda, all she do is watch the news every goddamn day, drink wine, and maybe do her job that she has to do in the house. Okay, it might be a at-home job. If that's all she do, though, is that's all her brain is focusing on. See, and Miss Brenda could be a very sweetheart, like you said. She's not going to hurt a fly. But what is she feeding her brain with? What is she feeding her body with? What is she feeding her conscious and soul and all that with? So, what I'm trying to say is, Miss Brenda is but that does not mean that Miss Brenda will not move out of a lower frequency. Then does that mean, oh no, I'm never going to talk to Miss Brenda? No, like I said, y'all got to move with discernment and see everything for how it is and move the right way. Like, yeah, go check on Miss Brenda, go see Miss Brenda. But when you and Miss Brenda are talking, say, okay, example, you're about to go to I don't know, you want to have fun tonight, you're about to go to a concert, or you're about to go, no, screw that, I don't even want to say concert, because a lot of y'all can do a lot of shit. I'm gonna give another example. You're about to go to the library. You're about to go to the library and read some books and just meditate and chill and relax. But you talking to Miss Brenda first, the 56-year-old woman that y'all say is such a sweetheart, such a wonderful woman. Okay, but you talking to Miss Brenda first before you make your trip to the library. You let Miss Brenda know you about to go to the library. Okay, boom. Here go Miss Brenda. Oh, well, you shouldn't go to the library right now. I heard it's a lot of traffic on I-95. Oh, well, you got to be careful out there on these roads, man. A lot of people are dying lately. I just was watching the news the other day, and it said that 2 people got shot on the car crash. What right there is that? That is not... Listen, if you are on a high vibrational frequency, you don't like that type of stuff. Now, if you're on a low vibrational frequency, you watching this video, you don't give a damn about this. That's not going to really trigger you. But the ones listening to this audio right now know, if you are on a high vibrational frequency, you cannot stand when people talk to you about stuff like that like that's going to deter you from what you're about to go do. Oh, be careful out there. Listen, that is all a fear tactic. That is all a tactic of fear of the elites, trying to make you feel like, like be scared. So Miss Brenda, like y'all said, Miss Brenda not gonna hurt a fly. But on a spiritual level, the devil, Mr. Agent Smith, Satan, aka darkness, whatever, negative energy, is able to shift inside of Miss Brenda's body because she's on a low vibrational frequency. Do you get what I'm saying? That is what allows her to start talking and rambling like that. Because a person that's not selfish would think to themselves like, okay, well, let me not talk. Or not even a person that's not selfish. Forget the word selfish. A person that is just, of good humor and of good, a common sense person is going to be like, okay, well, let's talk about good stuff rather than bad. So let me not tell my grandson, or let me not tell this person, hey, this person died, da 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 da. I just saw this on the news. Let me not feed them with negative energy, but let me feed them with positive energy. You see what I'm saying? If you're moving out of your higher self, you're going to think like that off rip naturally. But if you're on a low vibrational frequency, you're going to think like, negative, low vibrational shit. To get at. That's the example right there. That's what I'm trying to get at with y'all guys and let y'all know, like, that's what's going on, dog. That is what is going on. All right. It does not matter if you are a good person or a bad person. Yes, Miss Brenda is a lady that will not hurt a fly. She would not hurt a fly. See, guys, I don't go off good and bad. I don't call nothing good or bad. I mean, I do, but I don't really, like, my perspective on good and bad is so different than y'all's, than a lot of y'all's, man. Like, yeah, a woman, Miss Brenda, she's 56 years old. She's good in society's eyes. She's good in society's eyes because she ain't out here doing all this crazy shit. Or no, she ain't out here doing a lot of things that's making society judge her, to make her, you know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why y'all would say an old woman is good, because she ain't hurt, she ain't worried about nobody. But how does that, like, she could be bad on a spiritual level. And that's why I say I don't even call that bad though, because maybe it's not her fault. Well, it is her fault that she on a low vibration, but at the same time, she on a low vibration. It ain't her fault that Satan just jumped into her now at this point and did what he did. She still wants to be a Miss Brenda. You see what I'm trying to say? So it's like y'all got to see everything for what it is. A good person, a person that y'all could call bad, a nigga that's out here, a person that could have killed 5 people in his life, you could say that person's bad. That's society saying that. But I could say that I would literally tell that person's good, because I could have felt his energy and his vibration and his intent towards life. We talking, he told me that he killed 5 dudes, but I'm looking at him right now and I can see that he ain't just out here killing 5 dudes for no reason. He killed 5 dudes maybe because he had to, or he killed 5 dudes maybe because that was when he was on a low vibrational frequency. You know what I'm saying? But I would still not call that guy a bad guy, but society would. You see what I'm saying? But then y'all would call Miss Brenda the lady that's gonna make a little kid not chase his dreams. The old woman that's 60 years old that's gonna make a little kid not chase his dreams because this devil just hopped her body. You see what I'm saying? And manipulated the little kid. But y'all gonna call that woman good. It's fucked up, man. This is the world that we live in. This is what I'm trying to get out to y'all, man. Like, y'all gotta see it on a spiritual level. Y'all gotta see everything from a spiritual perspective. This is really not what y'all think it is, bro. This is really not what y'all think it is. This is really not what y'all think it is, man. But yeah, man. So that's I'm gonna go ahead and end off this video with that. I hope y'all you know what I'm saying. I hope y'all tapped in and just understand my drift of where I'm coming from in this video. All that being said, man, tap the links down below. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's your boy SkrillaD signing out. Y'all have a great day. Stay blessed. Stay true. Love.